Uh-oh. What's this?
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
So what you're saying is we should go to the right first.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
Ah.
What now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help.
Did he now?
Since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
He didn't mention this lamp before. But yes, it sounds like that would be potentially something that might be worthwhile.
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then.
In which case, you were saying left was the way out, so right.
Certain to find something here.
Actually, where we're supposed to go, I don't know, except we're just gonna follow you, it seems.
Looks like another damned riddle to me.
Okay, one sec. Let's look at the various quests. I think we just finished... Or, yeah, we finished the one that we were technically on with Kira here, and now we have Ladies of the Wood. We've read about the Ladies of the Wood. We need to find Crookback Bog, then find the shrine. We're going to there, and this, I think, is probably just a secondary quest here for the magic lamp. Yeah. Search the room using your witcher senses. Okay, well, that we can do. Probably. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, most of the time, those fires are not green. Excuse me, sir.
Seems we did something wrong.
Oh. Okay. I wasn't just supposed to ignite those when and wherever.
Inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can
You really
decipher
didn't see
maybe
this,
the
Kira?
third. That third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder speech.
Huh?
Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
Okay.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet, like the second, played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to repeat that. So, first one is not on the end. It's either middle left or middle right. The second has some kind of, like horn or something. As does the fourth. However, the second one is next to the first, the fourth one is not next to the first, and the third one has something sad. If I remember correctly, let's see. How close was I?
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line.
And if we have to fight a wraith, then
First
so be
to
it.
light his fire dared not march on the
So,
end.
first one's not on the end.
The second,
Second is
by
next to the first, and played a
lament.
woeful lament, so it had some kind of
Third
instrument.
kept close to his faithful
Oh, the third
beast.
has some kind of
The
beast.
fourth
Okay.
marched not beside the first, yet, like the second, played a tune.
Okay.
And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering
Okay.
stars.
I think I know what we're going for.
All right, let's see if we can solve this.
So, first and foremost, I think we find the beast. Okay, so the beast, this is the third one, which means the one next to it is the fourth one. So this is 3 and 4, and then that means 1 and 2 are over here, but 1 did not want to be on the end, therefore this should be 1. So if you have a... Huh? No, hold on. This is a beast as well. This could be 3, in which case this would be 4. Make... Huh? Make this 1. So I thought this was the one that we tried igniting initially. This is either 1, Or this is one. Well, I mean, we knew that to begin with. I don't know. It's one of these two. Probably not this, though. Oh, except it is. That's one. 2 played the song and was next to... Oh, actually. 2 played the song and was next to one. I assumed that meant that 2 was on the end. However, I think this is actually 2.
Wait. Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
Yeah, because that's correct. 3 has a piece. But both of these have piece. Heck. Oh, but this one has a song. This one has an instrument. Does this one have an instrument? This one does not. Can you repeat
What was that inscription
the
again?
inscription?
4
Which one
guardians,
does
4
not have
standing
an instrument?
proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, beside
1.
the first, played a woeful lament.
2.
The third kept close to his faithful beast.
Yeah.
The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune.
Okay.
And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath
So this is
flickering
4th.
stars.
This is 3rd, because the 4th is not next to the 1st. Okay. I gotcha. There we go. Now what? More riddles? This looks like another swallow.
Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Hey.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just deserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
Hmm.
You will be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
I don't know. Saw this. Which does, of course, encumber us. Sage's notes. Can we read those? Date 3275. Okay. Final conclusions regarding the lamp. My experiences with the magic lamp unequivocally confirm that by using it, active centers of condensed spiritual energy can be coaxed into contact and can communicate a limited set of the being's last memories. Oh, what, you can speak to the dead? Laura Dorn's remains, however, emit entirely inert spiritual energy, despite the violent conditions of her death. Should have strengthened the desired tendency. Laura remains silent. At this moment, further research on lamps enabling contact with the dead seem entirely useless for my purposes. Someone was trying to research how to use the lamp to speak to Laura Dorn. Is there any more stuff in here, or was it mostly just that? Looks like it was mostly just that. We are also still encumbered. So let me quickly drop something, I already forget what it was we picked up. It appears to be this chestplate. Is it any good? It is complete trash. Well, from an armor standpoint, it is. From a resistance standpoint, it actually has a bunch of types of resistances that we do not currently have access to. Or they're just higher. Or they're just higher than what we have. So it's a little bit interesting, and it is actually a little bit valuable. Relative to some other chest plates, we should probably drop other things rather than that one. Like these boots. Or these pants. However, chest plate's probably the heaviest. What is our least valuable chest plate? I think it's this one here. And maybe this one as well. Yeah. Okay, that drops us just under. And we could theoretically put on the perk that allows us to have additional carrying capacity. I suppose as of this moment, we're probably not expecting to run into much. Maybe a little bit on our way out, now that we're headed over here. I assume that we completed that quest, because we picked up the land. Find an exit leading to the surface. Oh, okay. Sure. I mean, presumably we were gonna do that anyway. Yeah, I'm on Kira.
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Okay. This is probably not actually a barrier. Yeah. It's a way out. Oh, and a boat. Might this have been a way for someone to escape?
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important.
Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves.
Huh?
I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
I'll try. Yeah, sure.
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
Kira, we'll remember
See ya,
this.
Kira.
Teleportation incoming in 3, 2, 1. Alright. See you later. Can we? Ah, darn it. Almost made it through. Alright. Let's check real quick. An invitation to Kira Metz. Oh, that is actually a quest? What? What? Not a main quest. I'd be a little concerned if it was. Your contract? What? Oh, no, here it is. Secondary quest. Talk to Kira. Geralt and Kira's journey to the Elven Mage's lair had forged a tight bond between them. I mean, yes, if you say so. Kind of harrowing life-or-death experiences forged between soldiers at war or students during exam week. And so when it was all over, Kira invited Geralt to stop by her hut sometime, in a way that suggested she did not mean for an afternoon of tea and crumpets. Okay, it is actually a pretty good level for us, right? What was it? It was level 6. So it is below our level right now. It's only going to get further below our level if we wait. And as of right now, there's actually not much in the way of other quests that are near our level for us to do anyway. Besides a few scavenger hunts. Which I suppose, like, ideally we would do these now, because we are close to being the same. Or at least in the case of the level 11 one, being actually above that level if we were to delay. So, that's a little bit of a risk if we were to wait. Granted, they are in Novigrad, not Velen, and we have not yet been to Novigrad. There are definitely several things, as you can see here, that are saying we ought to go to Novigrad, so that might still be worth checking out. Ladies of the Wood is still in Velen. It is also level 6, but that is a main quest. I'm curious where that is. Can we mark that real quick? I'm also curious where we are. Skira basically teleported us and didn't say where we were going. Okay. Yeah, I think we were over here. Again, I'm pretty sure we went along this coastline at one point or another. We're very close to it. As for that quest... Oop, that's not what I meant to do. We go here. I believe it will direct us there. Maybe zoom out like this. Oh. Oh, that makes it a little bit crowded. But it's near south of Rearden Manor, and we have been to Damwarren. There is still a notice board here. Does that mean we did not take everything from that notice board? Does it show notice boards even after we've been there? We've been to this one? Maybe we haven't. I'm pretty sure there's one in Mid-Cops at one point or another, and we went through and took everything from it. Well, I don't know. Maybe we haven't been there yet. In that case. Haven't been inside the interior of Crow's Perch. Whatever the name of this actual city is. Okay. So yeah, I don't necessarily know if we'll continue to do the main quest right now. Or if we'll instead take this opportunity to do some of the side quests that are starting to approach our current level. Like, if we were to go secondary quests and go, like, invitation from Kira, assuming that's not very far away, probably back in Mid-Cop. So actually, yeah, she teleported us quite a ways away, truth be told. And yes, we are close to byways, but that was not very close to where we just were. Despite us having been to both Mid-Cops and byways previously. So maybe we do go here and pay Kira another quick visit, because otherwise we're just going to get even more over-leveled for that. And yeah, I think that's the way to go then. So we'll head on over. Town. And there is the... Oh dear. There is the huge griffin that is not that far away from here on the main path. We want to be a little bit mindful of. I think should be okay. Not running into that guy. I'm hoping. Hoping we're a little too far off the beaten path. But it also should be fairly obvious when we're getting close to it, because, well, it's a giant griffin flying in the sky. Yeah, this is like exactly where we're in. So, not. I remember this very set of rocks here when we were on Roach running away. So I think that does at least indicate that we are in the right direction, of course. And it's not that way. It's rather this way. What is this? Huh? I don't know if we've ever seen this indicator on the map before. Let's also save. I don't remember if it saved at the end of that previous quest, but it was a pretty long one. We want to make sure that... What is it? Huh? Huh? It says it's below us, which is a little odd. There's a doe running into a tree, yes, but something underground here? Perhaps by whatever this location is. I don't remember if we've been here. Is byways. Oh. Oh, this area was infested by ghouls. And they were just a little too strong for us, so we didn't actually visit this location. We just unlocked the travel point. I'm curious what... Oh, 23? No, that's definitely too much. Geralt, run! Run, Geralt! I was gonna say, maybe it was still possible. If they were, you know, in the teens. Might be able to get clever. Or something. But no. Not if they're that good. That might not be quite one-shot territory, but it'd be close. I would love, though, if you would not be hanging out right next to that signpost. I was kind of hoping we would use that to teleport, but apparently not. So maybe we head further south? Not sure if we've been there yet. Have a little bit. I mean, we'd have to be going pretty far remote to the south. I don't think we've been all the way down to the southern tip there. For us to potentially run into another travel point, another signpost. As this did not have one, despite being a bit of a settlement. So, come on, Sestover would maybe be a not great name. Queer town, but
And this be the witchman.
You shan't steal no youngins in exchange for your help.
Did you say someone's stealing your youngins? Oh, we check out this house. I feel like we did not. We did not. little bit more. Actually, pretty nice stuff at that. Wow. Not bad. Not bad.
Boy, Fatima. Oi, that would
Are you... No. Nothing special about you. Nothing we can talk to you about. And again, this seems like a location where... I'm assuming there are no guards here. Nobody is going to get mad at us. Please take your dark iron ore. Are drowners out there. Nothing else of note. Let's actually continue further south. And we'll explore a little bit here. I'm not necessarily confident that we will find anything that will take us to where we're looking to go, per se. But there's a chance. There are 2 bears here. That seems like a humongous bear. Is it just me or is that bear bigger than ones we fought in the past? Feels like it is, but maybe not. Also, I probably shouldn't have, just like, let it come charging into us. Probably also don't want to be fighting 2 simultaneously. Probably not a good thing. I'd also love if you would just stay off me long enough for me to get this back on. Now, you could probably make a case that it's not worthwhile to fight these bears. They're a lower level than us. So, they're not going to give us much in the way of experience. Is it good enough to be worthwhile? I don't remember. Well, I think your hide is worth something. Those repair kits are not cheap either, though, so... The damage, so to speak, that we are doing to our weapons and armor and what have you is maybe more costly than the reward of taking these guys out. Not entirely sure. And it's actually enough to make us overweight here. Do those hides actually have a weight to them? I guess they may. Yeah, even the random loot that we were picking up earlier. Hides actually have a somewhat significant amount. I mean, we should drop the rotting flesh for sure in that case. It's only weighing us down. And then the fist tech, I think, is also something that is not particularly valuable to us. Along with many other pieces of junk at this stage. Might be worth offloading. Is there actually a trader in this town? Because we could definitely use having someone to sell things to at this point. Does not appear as though that's the case. And there's no real signs of civilization down here, except for maybe if we made it all the way over here. No idea what to expect there, though. Because, well, we're still overweight. Yeah, we didn't really drop much. So, what can we drop in that case? Any of these pieces of junk truly junk? That's pretty junky. And pretty heavy. Okay, that sends us below the threshold. Theoretically, there was a path that ended here. Like, right here. Why that is, I don't really know. One might have thought that that would mean that there is something of significance here, but I'm not currently seeing anything. We'll just continue hugging the coast here a bit. See if there is, in fact, anything of note here. Ideally, we would ultimately find a signpost for us to teleport back over to Kira. What is this? Some enemies, yes. Of what variety, though? Endriga workers. Okay. Okay. They are our level. So, unlike bears we were fighting earlier, there is something to be said for actually fighting earlier. Don't you dare try to see something like that. What? I don't know what that was that hit us. I vaguely remember that we might have run into these guys previously. Oh, what was... I don't know what that loot was. Went through it so quickly. I was not expecting it to give us anything notable. And then it was noticeable that it was something different. Mostly, I'm just going to try going south here. We've not yet explored that. And this looks like it might be the area where other things start to happen. It starts to get a little boggy. Yeah. If we want to cross over, this might be a place to do that. As for what we're going to find here, I don't know, I would expect maybe more of those bog hags. There are some outposts of some variety. There are signs of civilization. I mean, they don't look well kept. So, I don't know. Not really expecting a welcoming party when we end up here. Is this a place of power or something else? What is this? Definitely some significance to this at some point. Will be. Odd. That is something that is far bigger than than most things we've fought before. I'm assuming that's something that would, you know, make mincemeat out of us. I am a little interested. Or at least check. So we'll see. Assuming you're going to destroy us, yes. Gargoyle, actually. So we have seen these types of enemies before. I'm deliberately going to run past you. We've established what that was. Is this a separate guarded treasure? Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. Hold on. The world is chasing after us right now. We found something. A couple of guarded treasures. And this may have been the little city we were looking for. Might even want to make it to that boat. And we have not yet used any boats, although people were telling me that yes, it is a thing. Can do that if you would like. For the most part, I'm going to try to dodge those enemies, because they're certainly more powerful than we could handle now. Are they inhabiting this town here? Yes. Yes, they are. I'm assuming they will be of the same level, or roughly the same level as those level 16 rates that we have fought some of a similar sort recently, and we did not fare so well against them. I'm assuming that will likely continue to be the case. So, as one might expect, as we're deviating a little bit from the main path here, and going into quite remote locations, we're starting to run into more powerful enemies. Is there actually anything over here? Theoretically, yeah. Theoretically. Let's take a look. Mostly just herbs here, but I'm interested in going to the other mainland here, and then we'll probably just end up going back up north, so doing a big loop, and we'll, you know, take note of some of the things that we discovered here, like, for example, those couple of guarded treasures, which we may have just found another one of. That looks like a large ghoul of some variety that is probably also too powerful for us. Or an Alghoul. It's probably a bad idea. Shoot it in the butt. Throw a bomb at its butt. Sorry, lady. I would like to see what level you are, but I'm fairly certain it is way too high for us. Actually, 13, which is difficult, but I would argue potentially doable. Maybe wasn't the best idea to waste an explosive at it, but remind me, no, Alghouls are Axii. That's the way to go. I think we could take this guy out. That was also not a good move. At least bad timing on that, but... And the Axii proves very effective against it, of course. That does, I think, deal damage, that shout attack. It can also heal. the Owls, so we want to make sure that we're being fairly aggressive against them, and no big deal. Red mutagen, we don't have a lot of those. We'll skip the rotting flesh. Owl claws, owl bone marrows. Sounds good. We can, of course, what is it? Igni this now. Start a forest fire while we're at it. Sorry, Smokey. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that. And that double. That's an explosive. We could have theoretically blown up on the algal here. Rune stones. Ooh. Hold on. A relic sword, you say? And a new chest plate as well. I am interested. We are, of course, encumbered at the moment now. Huh? What are those sounds? Coming from those enemies. I don't recognize that. Oh. What is that sound? Can't tell what type of enemy that is. We theoretically would have gone past those guys, but maybe. We missed them. This is the one we just picked up. Large critical damage bonus, a little bit higher than what we're currently using. Higher critical strike chance, and then a little bit of a chance to cause bleeding. Slightly lower damage, however. It is theoretically far more valuable. It does have 3 sockets, whereas our current sword only has 1. So it's more upgradable. It's slightly less durable, but presumably 73 versus 75% is roughly equivalent. We'd lose some armor piercing. It's probably the biggest thing. But having higher crit chance to go along with the crit damage does sound nice. Does seem like that'd be a good combination. We are now well over our weight limit, so I think we need to start dropping things again. We have some, now that we've accumulated a fair share of reasonable swords, I think we have some that we've held on to for a little while now that are pretty comfortably in our pass here. Oh, we're a high enough level for the better crossbow now. Look at that. Can we make sure that we're using that? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Not sure how much of a difference that's really going to make, but it's something, theoretically. And then, do the runestones have weight? They must, right? Maybe it's insignificant. It's pretty much insignificant, but... Okay. And then we did start to accumulate our fair share of the hides, which is something that, again, we would ideally have the opportunity to sell to a vendor somewhere, but that's kind of the whole point. We're trying to find civilization, and I suppose maybe, you know, going away from civilization to find civilization was maybe not the best idea, but it was just to find a signpost. Teleport us there. Let's dump some of that stuff, though. Things that we're not expecting to be very good. Granted, those are the things that probably don't weigh very much. We don't have much to gain from dropping them. And yeah, so like the hides really are going to be the most, the heaviest weight stuff at the moment. They're also going to be the things that I'm most reluctant to dump for that same reason. Or, well, no, because they're valuable. Not just because they're heavy. Unfortunately, those things tend to go hand in hand. Okay, now we're slightly below. Get rid of the dolls as well, maybe. I could select them. There they are. Okay,